The photograph was old and soft at the edges. It was small, almost forgotten, hiding inside a dusty box. Mariam found it on a quiet afternoon while cleaning the top shelf. She did not plan to look inside the box. She only wanted to make the room neat. But when she lifted the lid, time stopped. Inside were many small memories. Buttons, letters, a broken watch, and then the photograph. She picked it up slowly. Her fingers shook a little. In the photo, there was a young woman smiling. She was holding a baby close to her chest. The woman was her mother. The baby was her brother. Samir! Mariam felt her chest tighten. She had not seen her mother smile like that in years. And Samir was gone. He had died when he was only 12. A short illness. A quiet goodbye. And after that, the house changed forever. Their mother became silent. Their father worked longer hours. And Mariam learned to stay strong. She put the photograph down on the table. She sat in the old chair near the window. Outside, the sky was gray. Inside, memories started to speak. She remembered Samir's laugh. It was loud and free. He laughed with his whole body. He laughed even on bad days. She remembered how he used to follow her everywhere. Into the kitchen, into the garden, into her room, even when she told him to go away. At that time, she was busy with school, busy with friends, busy with life. She often told him, later, Samir, not now. Later never came. Mariam closed her eyes. She felt something warm on her face. Tears. The photograph was not just a picture. It was a door she had kept closed for many years. She stood up and walked to her mother's room. The door was half open. Her mother was sitting on the bed. She was folding clothes slowly. Her hair was gray now. Her face was tired. "Mama," Mariam said softly. Her mother looked up. Her eyes were calm, but deep. "Yes, my dear?" Mariam held up the photograph. "Do you remember this?" Her mother froze. Her hand stopped moving. She stared at the picture. For a long moment, she said nothing. Then she reached out. Her fingers touched the photo gently, like it might break. "I remember," she whispered. She looked at the smiling woman in the picture. She looked at the small boy in her arms. "I was happy that day," her mother said. "I was tired, but happy." They sat together on the bed. The room felt small and quiet. "I miss him," Mariam said. Her mother nodded. "I miss him every day." They had never spoken about this before. Not really. Pain lived between them like a wall. "I was afraid to talk," her mother said. "If I talked, I thought I would fall apart." Mariam took her mother's hand. "It's okay to fall," she said. "We can fall together." Her mother looked at her. Her eyes filled with tears. "I thought I had to be strong," her mother said. "For you, for your father." "You were strong," Mariam said. "But you don't have to be alone." Her mother's shoulders shook. The tears came, slow and deep, for the first time in many years. She cried openly. Mariam held her. They stayed like that for a long time. The photograph lay on the bed beside them, quiet, patient. Later that evening, Mariam showed the picture to her father. He was sitting in the living room, reading. He looked at the photo and smiled sadly. "He loved that red toy," he said. "He carried it everywhere." Mariam was surprised. Her father did not talk much about Samir either. "He wanted to be a pilot," her father continued. "He told me he would fly very high." Mariam listened. Her heart felt heavy, but warm. They talked for hours. About Samir, about the past, about things they never said. That night, Mariam placed the photograph on a shelf. Not hidden anymore, not forgotten. Days passed. The house felt different. There was more silence, but it was a gentle silence. There were more talks, small ones, honest ones. One evening, Mariam sat alone and looked at the photograph again. She smiled through her tears. "I'm sorry I was too busy," she whispered. "I should have listened more." The photograph did not answer, but somehow she felt heard. Sometimes, healing does not come from big actions. It comes from small moments, from looking, from remembering. The old photograph did not change the past, but it changed the way they lived with it. And that was enough. Enter the paragraph for image generation, or type thumbnail for thumbnail prompt.